Don't you just wish that you could get everything right the first time and know everything I wish I knew now if you're in your late teens, early 20s? Imagine like having a secret book where you know all the things I could have known when I was your age, so you don't have to go through what I went through. How we're gonna get into it. Hi guys, so my name's Ren. Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be all about things I wish I knew in my late teens / early 20s. First thing, don't bother with a relationship. I know this one's going to be really controversial because everyone tends to have relationships literally from like secondary school or high school if you're not in the UK, but relationships are a big thing. And where I say don't have them, I do understand that most of us will. However, don't care for them. Don't make them a priority. Don't worry about them. Do choose to have them, that's fine, but have fun with them. Understand that it's a time where you're growing, you don't know yourself, you're not fully developed, and you're most likely not going to be with this person for the rest of your life. And to be honest, in my opinion, I don't think it's a good idea. Which I get, some people love the thought of that like sweetheart, like high school sweetheart, like be with them for the rest of your life. But imagine being with the same person for the rest of your life. You're not going to get that life experience. Like a lot of my life experience has come from meeting different people and the backgrounds they come from, the culture they come from, the things that they've introduced me to or I've learned from the way they are or the way they've acted. So if you're with one person your whole life, it doesn't give you a lot of room for growth at all. If you do, just don't worry about it. Have fun with it, experience it, and experience as many different people as possible and enjoy it and have fun with it. Travel, and travel again. Cheap trips, expensive trips, I get it. Like in college, university, cash is tight. But even road trips, local getaways, cheap last minute European holidays or your like local place, different states. Just go and travel, see the world, try different cuisines. Do you know what I mean? Meet new people, learn about different cultures. Like it really makes you a diverse person when you've seen so many different countries and you've been able to take part in different cultures and experience that. Like you meet so many good people when you travel. I've met so many people from traveling that I just say like travel as much as you can, because when you have kids and you do get a stable job, I'm not saying you can't do it, I still do it. Like I have a daughter and I still do travel, but you can't travel as much and it gets a lot more expensive. Whereas when you're in your late teens, early 20s, I feel like you've got less responsibilities. Most people have less responsibilities, so it's a perfect time to travel as much as you possibly can. Save. Honestly, just save what you can, but for me, I'd say save at least 20% of your wages. See, I always think if I started saving back when I was 16, I'd have so much savings now. Have a deposit for a house, and for you it might not be buying a house, you know what I mean? You might have a dream career or a business, or you might want to go and travel the world and that's what you want the money for. What everyone's part of money for, it will be completely different. Once you get into the habit of doing it, you don't even notice it, and the way that then builds up, you'll be shocked. Like when you actually do look at it, you'll be like, oh my god, I've got that much. And it's a really good habit to have throughout the whole of your life. You start then, it's something you're going to continue till you get old. And honestly, who doesn't always want to have a rainy day fund, or if you really want something, or you want to just get up and go, or you want to quit that job because you've had enough, you're stressed, you've got that money, that pot. Honestly, just save. And it can be as little as £10 a week, it can be £50 a month, whatever it is, just save something and stick to it. And just try and tell yourself every time you increase your wage or your salary, you're gonna then increase your savings, you double it, you add 10% to it. Whatever you want to do, whatever numbers and maths work for you, go away for uni or go away for college. I didn't. I was in a rush to grow up, I'll be honest. I wanted to drive, I wanted to get my own place. That was my priority. So I made sure I was saving my money and working while I was at university to make sure that I could then move out and buy a car. However, I do regret it. I did get the place and I did get the car, but adulthood's coming. You can't run from it. It is coming. And my thing was, I was like in a rush to get there. And it's like, no, I still would have achieved those things, but I would have had a better university experience. Instead of always trying to work and juggle my studying, I'd have went out more. I'd have met a lot of new people from different cultures, different backgrounds if I'd went away for university. So if you're in the UK university, if in the States college, if you can go away, like I've got friends that did it and they said it's the best thing they ever did, and the further the better. If I could go back now, I had an opportunity to go to America and I would have gone. Like, honest, can you imagine like the experiences, the people I would have met? A cousin that literally we both went to visit a university in London, and he went, I didn't, because obviously I was in a rush to grow up, and he's still there now and he absolutely loves his life. And sometimes I do just think, do you know what, I really do wish I did that, like just to experience it. I might have came back, which is fine, but honestly, just experiment, experiment with everything. Experiment with your hair, experiment with food, experiment with partners. It is your time in life to just experiment. Have fun, try new things, try new styles, cut your hair, try new makeup, try new look, try new music, go to new places. Everything you possibly can try, because honestly, it is the most fun time of your life. You're healthiest, you're fittest, you're freest. So just experiment, because through experimenting you find who you really are. And that's what I'm learning now. The more I do things and try things, I'm like, okay, I like that, okay, I don't like that, oh my god, I've been having that, but now I actually love this, so now I'm going to change, and now I'm going to do this. Study something you enjoy, not something that's going to get you money or something that you feel like your parents or your family would respect you for. I've been there, I've done that. So I decided to go down the route of being a PE teacher, because everyone's telling me, first it just started from college where everyone was like, oh my god, you should do PE, like be a physiotherapist, like do sports science, like they get good money. And I was like, okay, I hated physiology, hated it. To be fair, like PE, like playing sports, enjoyed that side of it. So I thought, but I hated physiology. I don't even know how I passed that unit in university. So thank you God, because honestly I hated it, but I did pass anyway. I've done quite well at university, so I thought, do you know what, I'm definitely not doing physiotherapy, but I'll be a PE teacher because I've done this degree now, I've got to do something with it. So I went and was a PE teacher. Love working with young people, done it a lot. However, I'm now over it. At the age of 27, I'm over my career, and I've been in it 3 years. And it's all because I've done what people told me I should do and not what I loved and what I enjoyed. I actually really enjoyed dance in school and history. And I just wish I went down the road of enjoyment and not career. Oh my God, well, they earn good money, or that's going to look good. Money will come. If you do something you love and enjoy, money will come, because your effort is always going to be high. You're always going to show up for that thing and always want to do that thing. You see, when you chase money, the money may come. It probably will come, because obviously you've been very strategic. Right, I'm going to be a lawyer because they make good money. However, you're not going to enjoy it. So your effort levels are going to be low. You're either going to make the money and hate it, or you're not even going to finish the degree because you hate it so much you don't even get to the point of making the money. One thing I'd say is follow enjoyment, not money, because enjoyment will mean that you do the best at what you're doing because you enjoy it. So naturally, you're going to put a lot of effort into it. Once you put a lot of effort into something, money will come, no matter what it is. Like, people make money selling socks. Do you know what I mean? People make money doing everything you can absolutely think of these days. I heard there's a job called a bed tester. Can you imagine, like, getting paid to test beds? I love a good nap. So my point is, money will come. Follow that joy. And I know it can be hard in some cultures, and some families are very like, do this, but just remember, it's you waking up every day, it's you going to that job, it's your life. So do what you enjoy, because doing something for what other people are going to think or how it's going to look for society, and you're miserable every single day, is not the one.